This is great, dude. We got 8 games on a day we're supposed to get 5.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Oh, SC, I got the wrong team listed. Hold on. Stupid stream helper. That's not the right team. It's S. There we go. There we go.
Yep, just blame it on the stream helper.
I'll totally blame it on yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna end this giveaway. Oh, Mighty Quinn. All right, let's get this in here.
All right, here we go.
Zach, I'm doing giveaway stuff.
No worries, I'll take it in. So we got Rage here with a Conqueror. Holy what? Conqueror! And a Montana, and then they've got Venezia, Salem, Stalingrad, and your favorite ship in the whole game, Hindenburg. And then Gearing, Marceau.
Yeah.
And then Gearing, Marceau, and Daring. Do you want me to cover the other side?
No, I'm back now. We got it going.
Oh my God.
So, what?
There's a Conqueror on the other side. So talk.
Yes,
do your thing. Do your thing.
Conqueror versus Conqueror. CAST coming to the dance. Conqueror, Kremlin, Des Moines. Another Hindenburg, Moskva, Stalin, Daring, Claver, and Yu Yang, our second Yu Yang sighting of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems you guys are a little freaked out by the Conqueror appearance, but
excited.
In my opinion, and I have my sources for this, but I think you're going to see this ship a little bit more as the tournament moves on.
I would think so too. Conqueror is ridiculous HE. It's got the very nice super heal, and the AP is not something to laugh at if you're up close.
Yeah.
No.
It can burn down stuff at long range, as we all know, and I think it'll be pretty popular, especially when the pick ban system come in, because BB's at the top of my head that I think people would immediately go for if they decide would be like a Kremlin, maybe a Yamato or whatever. But I think Conqueror will prove to be pretty popular, but we'll see.
Now, I just have to ask, why are we not seeing any Thunderers here?
It's not allowed. So
Ta-da.
ships that are not available for purchase,
Correct.
Yeah.
So Petro is the only officially available banned ship, but but historically in the rules, King of the Sea organizers have disallowed ships that are not readily and freely available for any player to purchase. Ships that have been retired or removed from sale. If those, tier 10 ships ended up on that naughty list, are removed from the tournament availability.
Which is why we're not seeing Summers or Smallland as well.
Yes, and
Correct.
Summers and Thunderer were extremely popular picks.
Oh,
in last Kots,
they were in Smallland. I mean, they were hugely impactful picks.
Yeah, still.
Nope.
One thing. Go ahead.
I just wanted to bring it up because some of my viewers were asking, where are these other ships that are super powerful and OP?
Good question. It's a good question. And the last thing I want to point out, both of these teams in Latorre Division are 2-2. So once again, we're looking for teams that are fighting for that third win to give them I won't say a guaranteed chance, but a almost guaranteed chance of moving on to day 2.
Sanma coming under combined firepower now. He's in a really precarious position. Early.
Conqueror from long range. Oh, baby. Dunking on that Monty. 14k and a fire.
I see that.
That's what I like to see.
Now, one thing we saw here, CAST gets that Kleber into B right away, gets him in, gets the cap, and they're trying to get him out of there. So, that's something that the Kleber on to B in the last game we saw in Trap, not quite so quick. Now we're looking at Yang versus Marceau down at A. I'm wondering when that Yang doesn't need his radar because the Marceau has got his guns going.
Well, he doesn't need his radar anyways. He outspots the Marceau.
Exactly. That Hindenburg for Rage is in a very lackluster position, in my opinion, sitting up there next to the C cap. He's face-hugging a Stalingrad, and he's not able to use all of his guns, and he's not in open water away. I wonder if he'll be able to get out of that spot. That's going to be very difficult.
He'll get out. He's just going to pay a little.
He'll be able to get out. He can reverse back behind that island, get flipped, and then get turned around.
I do agree, though. I mean, why would you play Hindenburg like this?
Actually, the Kleber and the cap can keep him lit. That'll be tough. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Moskva also down at the A cap for Seast is in a pickle. Conversely, sitting in open water, Montana, Salem.
Yeah, now he's in
not long world.
I don't understand this decision, right? Because most of the time you find an island to butt up to, but he's just sitting there like, come at me, bruh.
Now, perhaps at the start of the game, he did have to turn away from that long-range Stalingrad salvo.
Yes.
Maybe he was trying to take the short route and had to turn out. and now couldn't get back to a good position
Yep.
or a good angle to come into the rock at, and it looks like he's going to pay for it here at some point in the near future.
Yep. I actually, you mentioned it. I zoomed in on him and watched salvo after salvo after salvo came in after him. He is definitely the pick target for the for Rage right now.
One thing I want to point out about Rage's deployment, right? They're seeding the C cap almost completely to CAST, right? They've got this gearing that's kind of trapped up here on the A line. The Hindenburg, who's kind of in that bizarre position we talked about earlier, and he's going to start getting punished here badly, just trying to get flipped and get out of there. They're about to drive a Conqueror and a Stalingrad into B.
And that Daring's going a big brain move right here with the AP on the side of the gearing, trying to find that little plate to go at.
There goes your Moskva.
CAST losing their first ship of the game, first blood going to Rage here on trap. Up a cap, up a ship.
Yeah, and that Hindenburg, I didn't think he was going to be able to get out of there. Yeah, it's probably not. It looks
the
like
way that.
No, he hasn't been. I'll be a bit of a jerk. It doesn't feel like he's been conning that ship very well. No. Right? He had the ability to back way up.
Yep.
And kind of get where he could turn without showing, I think, the broadside of the Stalin. He could have kept his broadside behind the island.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? And made that turn to at least run away, and he didn't do it, and it's going to cost him the ship.
Yeah, Des Moines
got a heel going, but yeah. There it is.
It's only a matter of time.
There it is.
LeBear.
And now this gearing on the A line is super duper alone.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And I think the gearing is going to get killed too, because that Daring can kind of be a bit more aggressive here.
Yeah, he can. This poor gearing has no backup.
Yeah.
Now, while all that's been going on, Rage has parlayed that into the B cap. They have a cap advantage, and they're only a little behind on HP from a team perspective. So, I mean, their position at C notwithstanding, they're not in that bad a spot.
But take a look at this going on at A now. Rage is pushing the Marceau after the Yang. The Yang is opening up with guns, which basically means, assuming the Yang is radar, which why would you take a smoke Yang into competitive?
He's going to be dead momentarily.
Yeah, this isn't going to end well for him.
Well, let's see what the border can provide. We've seen some shenanigans on the border before, but I doubt it.
How's that for a shenanigan?
Yeah.
The first Venezia salvo didn't get anything, but the second one sure did, as the Yang will be going out here momentarily. That'll give Rage back their ship lead. There's a lead change.
Although I do fully expect that Daring to kill this the gearing up here on the northern part.
I feel like Mindbender's game is just extremely limited. It's only a matter of time before he goes out.
Yep.
The question is, if he can take the Daring with him, that's a victory. But that's the best he can hope for.
Unlikely, but it is possible. He is just kind of hiding behind the island. Honestly, just waste as much time as possible.
I was just going to say, at the very least, he's going to take
keep
away...
him occupied.
He's going to keep Mojo busy. But look at the Stalingrad big guy coming up. He could possibly get his guns in to help.
Yeah. Des Moines is going to have to be careful here. But that Conqueror... That's an odd position. I know he's got the heel, but... a lot of damage for pushing into the B cap.
And broadside to a Kremlin? I mean...
Yeah, and we all know the Conqueror.
Very good.
This could be a big bite right here.
You got a good hit on the Des Moines.
There goes
Mindbender.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he's screwed. This
Here comes the
Conqueror...
Kremlin shells on the Conqueror.
Ooh.
And not that big.
Could have been a lot worse.
Not a catastrophic one.
I expected more.
Yeah.
The B cap is definitely where all the action is for the moment, especially now that Rage has been cleared out of the top of the map.
There's also Kleber Torps coming in at marksman. That was a very questionable decision to push in there. He might eat Torps for his worry here.
He's not slowing down. There he goes.
He's not slowing down. He's actually turning out into these. This will be the end of this Conqueror.
And he DCP'd. Oh god, he's gonna take like all of them.
He's gonna take about all of them. Yeah.
Can't heal that.
Oh my god.
Remember, these are the French 75 not mini nukes. He's dead.
And just like that, Rage is throwing away a ship. It could cost them the game.
Yeah, not a very good decision there, for sure.
Look at this Marceau. He's going guns hot on Paul the Conqueror, who's full health.
Well, I was gonna say. Ooh.
Ouch.
Now I was going to point out that CAST's use of Conqueror here as a kiter is, in my mind, the better use of that ship as opposed to what Rage did, trying to push it into a cap.
100%. Now, big guy coming under focus fire. Surprise, surprise.
Misanma's gonna die. For sure.
Well, that was, I mean, Misanma's been low for a while. I mean, it's just a matter of getting shells on him.
Yeah,
but there we go.
Same thing with big guy, though. He's gonna be, I mean, he's just getting peppered from the side by the daring, and
Yep.
seems like Seast, short of something catastrophic happening here, should be able to take care of this game.
They've really come back. We were talking earlier about how Rage had really good positioning and everything, and then just everything went wrong for him.
Yeah, I mean, I did like their position at A and B. I really didn't like the position at C. It feels like the C deployment just gave CIST 2 free kills that they didn't have to. I mean, I'm being a little unfair, but it feels that way from the outside looking in.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
I concur.
But I'm sorry, there are two very questionable decisions. You guys have been talking about the Conqueror position in B, and the other one
the Salem just got destroyed.
Kremlin.
Yeah.
That has to have been at least a triple sit right through the bloody bow.
And then the other question, of course, is why is the Marceau opening up on a full health Conqueror? There's nothing to be gained from that.
There's no need for that, and now it's. I feel like Rage has kind of just decided, well, we've lost. Let's just have some fun on the way out or something. I'm not sure exactly because. Yeah.
Maybe they broke into the aiming fluid a little too early.
I guess. I'm not sure, but I mean, Rage still has a cap lead, but they're definitely upside down on ships and firepower and board position, in my opinion.
So, I mean, the Marceau, like, he could have been shooting at the Hindenburg. That was much lower on health. But, that's the point I'm getting at, is, like, I don't understand that decision. It felt like they really over-pushed into the Conch and Hindenburg when they could have easily just stopped and then rotated back to deal with the group that pushed out of C.
Now, I will say, I really like what Mojo's daring has been doing forever, which is basically harassing the bejesus out of this Stalingrad, daring him to do something about it. And the Stalin's had bigger problems. He hasn't really been able to do much.
Yeah, big guy's not going to deal with that. He's got to deal with the Kremlin and the Des Moines. And I'm sure that the caller for Rage is screaming at him, you got to get up there. You got to get those shots on the Kremlin and the Des Moines. But
he has a heal coming up shortly. He does have a chance to make a big boy play here, but we'll see about that. He needs to be careful maneuvering next to the island that he doesn't. Does the Kremlin have the turret turned? Yeah, he's getting the back turret turned.
Wait a minute. There's a Hindenburg that can pen 50mm armor, and Conqueror exists. Goodbye, big guy.
And there was that.
And that's what the Conqueror is for. And look at Paul; he's got 3 frags already in this game. Just that long range, dead-eye Conqueror spam has proven its weight here in this one.
Love it.
I'm so tired of Deadeye. I can't wait for it to be gone.
I know.
I mean, at least the ships fight. I can't complain about that, right?
Look at that. Just the rear guns. 8K fire started on the Monty.
Now, all right. Target selection. I just watched both of those Rage ships salvo a bow on Kremlin when he's right next to a Des Moines they can see. Why would you do that?
Yep.
Especially the Montana.
Yep.
The Montana can punch that Des Moines right through the bow and just laugh at him, make him cry. That's the shot you should be taking.
Yep. But they're looking at the Kremlin, and they're looking at his percentage, probably, and they're saying he's so much lower, we can get him down.
Well, he is. Okay, now here comes the shot on the Des Moines. There we go. I mean, not an amazing hit, but again, a minute ago, you could have thrown all 12 shells, and you didn't.
Yep.
Target prioritization, fellas. It's a thing.
Venezia trying to get sapping.
Once again, Mojo kicking back with the AP, just like, give him some pepper.
Yeah. That Des Moines might be able to get the kill before his next reload is up. Nope.
There it is.
Kremlin.
Wow.
Well,
goodness.
So Seast is going to win, but I give them credit, but I think Rage did make some rather poor decisions there mid-game.
Yeah, I definitely feel like, I mean, we talked about it 2 or 3 times. I don't like the C deployment. And out with you guys shoving the poor Conqueror into B when it wasn't really necessary.
And Warlord beached.
That was the biggest mistake. Like, I mean, there's a potential for BB plays mid to late game on this map to maneuver around in B and get side shots and stuff, but that seemed like it was extremely poorly timed.
Yeah.
Well, good game to both teams, but Seast is going to get this win. It's going to be their third win today, and while I will promise nothing until final scores are in, that means that they should probably move on to day 2.
Yeah, their BB's put in some work. 5 frags combined.
Yeah.
I saw you,
Definitely.
Conqueror, taking advantage. Yeah. Pretty good. There, what the Conqueror is good at. Yeah.
Wow.
Gentlemen, we got an 8 games today. That worked out really well.
Yes, it did.
That worked out really well. I highly doubt we're going to get in 9. I just don't believe that's going to be possible at this stage of the game.
Not a chance. No. All right. Sweet. Let's see. Kraken. How did Kraken end up?
Yeah, they got their 3 wins, right?
Yes, they did.
They did. Yep.
Let's take a look at that.
All right.
Where's my results? Here's our tournament results. Let's go take a look at that. So
Yeah, let's
take a look at.
Let's talk about. Go ahead.
Let's take a look at Farragut together, like the 3 of us, if you guys don't mind.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we can go down him.
Look at that GLHF 5-0. Ooh.
Yep.
Wow. QQ7, no surprise there. Peds, no, Ped 2, I should say, no surprise there. Not fast, just furious. Love that name.
I love that name. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they lost their first game of the day and then swept 4 in a row.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
7.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so that cutoff here is down at the 12, 14, 15 slot.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Basically, you're going to qualify 12 teams out of each division. So 3, 6, 9, 12. So actually, according to this, even though MGN won 3 games, they are the 13th team.
Okay.
Yeah.
3, 6, 7, 8,
Yep,
9,
yep,
10,
yep.
11, 12.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So that's my point. 3
Yeah.
wins. 3 wins is not guaranteed to get you over the hump. And even then, looking at this is not the final standings, right? The admins and the refs will go through and verify that the tie breaks were done correctly to make sure that those 3 and 2 teams are ranked in the right order to verify that someone is or isn't moving on.
As
Right.
of this moment, they're the only 3 and 2, assuming everything is updated fully, that
Right.
sitting outside of the top 12 in any of the...
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Now,
Correct.
I do want to mention a lot of people might look at some of the bottom teams and kind of laugh, but I'll tell you what, these guys showed up, and that
They
says
showed up
something.
and played all day.
That shows something about these teams too. You don't see any F's next to their name, and F means forfeit. And
Very few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we have
very
seen
few.
that before, where teams lost 3 in a row and said, "Well, to hell with this. We're not going to win. To hell with it. We just forfeit." We're not seeing that here, and props to these teams for. Giving it a shot. Look at F4E. They took a win off that last game against UAA. I mean, they could have easily forfeited. So, awesome to see. Should we move on to King?
Yeah, let's have a look. Let's scroll down to King
Oh,
here.
look at your guy, Star Brazil, 5 in a row.
Star Brazil 5-0 in the King division, going undefeated, sweeping the table today.
Yeah.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So in the King division, things broke as expected.
Yes.
The 3 and 2 teams will all move on. The reason it didn't work out that way in the Farragut division is that there were only, if you'll notice here in King division, there are 3 4-1 teams, which is expected. Over in the other division, there are only 2 4-1 teams, and there's an extra 3 and 2 team, and that's why it makes it a bit more dodgy.
So the laws of statistics worked against them in Farragut division.
It does happen sometimes. It does
right.
happen sometimes.
That's right.
So let's see who's moving on. Who's likely moving on? Star, Brazil, Dale, TNG, 5D. We've seen these guys before.
Oh, yes.
Start,
QCN.
QCN moving on.
They are.
Armada Rosita, who we watched. MHG. RNG, of course, we saw them starting the day off. No, they were second game of the match.
Yes.
Second game of the day up against QCN. YOLO, SCK, and RBMK winning that last round game against Finns. They will be moving on to day 2.
Now look at them. They're doing the 07 special here.
Yeah,
Lose,
reverse
win.
So I think for the Prentice division, the admins are going to have fun making sure everything's in order because there's 5 teams at 4-1. There wasn't an outright winner.
Oh.
Yeah, there's not an undefeated team in Prentice division. That's going to be a mess.
Yeah.
Now, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But The 3 and 2, again, that break at 3 and 2 is the top 12. So what you're looking at here, they got to make sure that the seed order is correct, probably, to make sure the computer's done it right.
I'll tell you what, I'm just looking at these results here, but NCTN, oh man, having to forfeit that first game, probably, you know how it goes, right? You got to have 9 people ready. You have to have 9 people in the ships that you need and available. We don't know what happened, but having to forfeit that first game, that hurts.
And the team that they had to forfeit to, NTAI, got free win, gives them a third win.
That's right. That's right. Oh, well, that happens. Tournaments work the way tournaments do.
We've got both Armada del Sur teams, both the original and the Academia team.
Look at Ego.
Guerreros.
I'm sorry.
Ego. No, it's okay. I'm still. Oh, Ego finished
15th. They lost their last game.
They lost that. They dropped their last game. To Neon.
Yeah.
Who Neon? That win was a game that Neon needed. They have moved on. It looks like they're moving on to day 2, along with No Cap and ACL. Quebec Navy's number 2 team. We talked about NTAI, KAG, XPN, KSF, and SVG. All should all be moving on. Again, don't take our word for it, guys. The admins will confirm everything. I'm looking at the results, and this is what should be happening.
Yep. Latorre Division. There is a 5-0 team there. That's Treta. Now, who are these guys? I'm not familiar with them. Treta is, I believe, a Latin American team.
Are they?
They've been around for a bit. I've seen them in random battles quite a bit. But the fact that they were able to pull together a team, and you just simply said it right there. Who are these guys? Like, that says something about this team. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with them next weekend.
It looks as if the break in this division is also 3 and 2. I'm not seeing the top 12 is all at least 3 and 2 or better. So again, the admins will go through and verify that the order is correct. Kraken did drop their last game to Gascogne Best Waifu. There's your great team name. APCR 4-1. Well, they got 4 4-1 teams in this division, which I find interesting. APCR, Mio, and Tab, the Angry Bears, all going 4-1. AFK, who we saw earlier, TSIOF, RLN, Kraken, Apes, CAST, we saw just get their third win. And Wolfsrudel, something like that. Anyway, all coming in at 3 and 2, should be moving on to day 2. So that's nice. That worked out well.
Absolutely, yes.
Here's the other impressive things, guys. We finished in less than 4. We finished basically in 3.5 hours.
I know.
Impressive.
We did 5 rounds of Swiss and 8 games in 3.5 hours. That's pretty good for day 1.
I concur.
I mean, so I actually I put on Google Calendar so my wife knows like the time that I'm starting and time that I'm finishing, and I always go an hour long just to be safe, right? So we don't start dinner, we don't have expectations and stuff like that. It's 5:41 p.m. Central Standard Time. I can actually go make dinner and have like a normal day. What the hell is this sorcery?
I've got video work to do, right? I recorded some first look videos earlier. I go render those up and post those to the channel this week. So it's been a good and productive day.
We can have life outside of King of the Sea. Not that we don't love doing this, guys. We absolutely do.
This is the one week of the event that you can say that, right? Because next weekend you'll be spending 2 days doing it, and the weekend of that you'll be spending 2 even longer days doing it.
That's okay. That's okay. My dirty water, my body is ready.
Just saying, that's how it goes, right? And day 4 and 5 this year get really interesting because no longer are the playoffs single elimination, gentlemen.
What?
The playoffs are now, North American playoffs are double elimination brackets.
So that's great and also terrifying at the same time.
This is
a long time ago. In like the very early Kings of the Sea on EU, I know for a fact that they used to have it like that, like Kots 1 through maybe number 4.
Yes.
So this isn't like totally unexpected, never
not
been done
unheard
before.
of. It's not that it's never been done before, but it is a little more complicated. It definitely adds a little more time, not an outrageous amount of time, but it adds at least one more round to the kind of the day, right? You got to play an extra losers bracket round before you can get the third place game really kicked off.
Right.
Yeah.
So it adds a little more time to day 4. but it does give the teams a little more opportunity. It's no longer, and once you make it to the playoff rounds, it's no longer one round loss and you're out. You have the ability. I think it's really day 4. You'll be able to stay in and keep playing. It takes 2 losses to push you out.
It's interesting though that's only a CIS and an NA thing for Asia and for EU. There is no double elimination.
Correct.
Elimination. So interesting.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, if I remember right, the last time we played double elimination on NA was all the way back in Fight for the Flagship, which would have been 2 Augusts ago.
Oh my God.
August 2019. That's right. We did a tier 8 tournament here on NA. That was tier 8 double elimination. That was the first time we tried ship bans.
Mm-hmm.
That was the ship ban experiment that we tried here on NA. Not only did everybody enjoy it, we had some fun elements on stream that made it looked really visually nice. We could put little ship bands up and everything, and that came together really, really nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
I can't wait to see what happens. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of time, but it's going to be worth it. We haven't cast a tournament in quite some time. I'm excited. This is the first tournament that I've cast where I actually don't look like crap because I've got an actual real camera.
Your setup, man. You got a new setup. Hell, even I've got a new setup with my fancy key lights and everything. So looking good.
Right? I got a stream room. I've got this giant green screen in the background. I got a 1080p camera for you guys. I've got a second monitor. Like, there's just so many things that are working. Love it.
Seth, I'm not going to lie. I have no idea how you did this many King of the Seas on one monitor. Even I had 2. And that was never enough. I've got 3 now, and it still just barely feels like I'm coping.
Alt-Tab was my friend. Let me just say
man,
that.
I know. I just don't know how you did it. I don't think I could have managed it. That would have been a challenge, to say the least. To say the least.
Yeah. I mean, like...
All right, guys. I think we should wrap this up. What do you think?
It's fine with me. Go ahead. What are you going to say, Sneaky?
No, I concur. Just,
So
we've had a nice day of games, in my opinion, and it's always nice to get back to it. So
it's nice to get back, and it's also nice to finish a little early, right? Like Seth said, we can go and have the rest of the evening and be fun, and have some fun. Sneaky, you had talked about maybe coming back for day 2. Do you know if that's a thing or not yet?
I asked Senpai. I haven't gotten a response back yet, but he did sign up to do casting. So I presume that he will be available on May 1st. If he's not,
I hope so.
Yeah, of course, and I love casting with him. But if
you guys do a great job.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. He's very intense, and I kind of match his intensity. We can get pretty loud. But, I have my work schedule already, and I'll be good to go for Saturday afternoon. So, assuming that he is available, I'll be with him. If not, then I suppose I could jump in with you guys for one more day before I have to, go play for my team. So.
You absolutely have an open invite to come hang out with us whenever.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely, dude.
So,
all right. And then, of course, Zath and I will be back here on Saturday, this coming Saturday, regardless of what Sneaky's schedule looks like. He and I will be back here 3 p.m. Saturday. That's the 1st of May. That'll be another chance to earn more drops, more King of the Sea drops coming. That whole mission resets at, I think, 3 o'clock that morning. So you can watch us. You can watch EU. We'd love it if you'd come watch us. But if you don't have time, you can at least watch the EU bracket. Plenty of great casters over there. I was watching Stats and Flambass earlier today, having a lot of fun. Those guys do a great job.
Yeah, I've got people saying that we should division up the 3 of us and just, I don't know.
And do what?
I don't know. I think we're all kind of tired at this point. Chat wants me to run a game of marbles, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, I guess.
All right, you do that. You do that, Zath. I'm gonna hang it up here, guys. Sneaky, if you want to hang out with Zath, you go right ahead. But otherwise, I'm gonna take. I gotta find somebody to raid. Actually, well, it'll be 5 minutes from now, right? Because we're on a delay. I have to wait for the delay to finish processing and catch up to where we are. So I'll go ahead and cut the stream off, and I'll look around for somebody to raid. I got 5 minutes to figure that out. In the meantime, guys, this has been a blast. I appreciate your time.
It's been a lot of fun. I need to, of course, thank one of my sponsors, Fatletics Men, for providing me with some cool outfit that I get to wear today and future moving on the forward. This is this is different. I haven't cast one of these streams while being sponsored before, so I really do appreciate that they're being cool about things. You guys are being cool about things, and I'm looking forward to seeing what comes up next as we move into May. It's hilarious. My wife is a little jealous of me because at this point I have a better wardrobe than she does. So she's just a little It is what it is, right?
That's funny. Well, I mean, you got a fancy sponsor now, man. You should have good stuff.
That's right. That's right.
Awesome. All right, gentlemen. Well, I'm gonna hang it up. Sneaky, if we don't see you on Saturday, have fun with Senpai. And regardless of what happens, good luck when you start playing in the EU bracket. Who do you play with? TWA?
Yep, still with them. Yep.
Awesome. Cool. Pleasure to see you as always. First time to actually see you.
Right?
Yeah,
well done.
Yeah.
Guys, those of you at home, I need to show you guys what I was ready for. Give me.
Oh yeah, might as well.
Might as well. So we weren't quite sure if we were actually going to see Sneaky or not. So I went ahead, and I got prepped because you guys know you always have to be prepared for anything. So this is what was going to play if Sneaky was unavailable for video cam, and I just have to show you guys because Rapture and I and Sneaky, we all laughed so hard.
Sneaky's Discord icon is Sir Hiss from Disney, from the old Disney Robin Hood animated film, right?
Yep.
And so Zath and I this morning, we weren't sure if he was going to be on camera, so we were running around looking for Sir Hiss pictures to put up on the screen, and Zath found the perfect animated GIF. It was glorious.
I'm appreciative that you guys think that highly of me. So,
Sneaky, I'm supposed to tell you that It's Ace Baby says he's a big fan. So
hey man, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's been a big fan for a long time. So appreciate it, man.
Oh, goodness.
I've seen some people in chat asking about the Kots missions and why they're being a little delayed. I'll give you my theory, gentlemen and ladies. However, here's the trick. I discovered this the other day myself. If you run the stream muted, you do not get credit as fast.
Really?
Yeah, I was having this problem on the main stream. I think the other night, when I was actually on the main stream with Happa streaming for 3 hours, I had to stream for 2 hours. I had to watch that stream for 2 hours to get credit for a drop or something. I didn't get it, right? Because I had the stream muted because I was a part of the stream and I didn't want it echoing, cycling through. I didn't get credit. So I think you have to watch the stream unmuted. Even if you have the volume turned way down to a sliver, you have to watch it unmuted to get full credit, I think.
Okay, now that's interesting. I'm noticing my stream laptop. It's got the little speaker icon there, so it very well might be the case.
Yeah,
interesting.
So.
Okay.
Anyways. All right, I'm gonna hang this up, guys. If you're watching my channel, I'm gonna go ahead and dump the squad stream here so Zath can do his thing for a bit. We're gonna go raid Calibre, and you guys go have fun with her. She is a blast. She does a lot of fun stuff. She's a ton of fun to watch.
Oh yeah, I gotta say, by the way, the irony exists though that you're giving tips to people to watch without it muted, and those are the people that you're probably not gonna reach.
Well, I mean, they're getting it 5 minutes in the past from now, so
no. But I'm saying is, if they're watching with the stream muted, they're not going to hear you say "watch without the stream muted."
That's a fair point, actually. That's a good point. I can see. I keep hitting leave squad stream, but I don't know that worked because it was giving me
Don't
grief.
leave me, squad mate.
I know, it's terrible. We're gonna try that again. I feel like it worked pretty well today. I want to hear some feedback from people during the week as to whether or not they like that or not.
I would love to know too. This is the first time we've tried anything with squad streaming.
It's the first time we've both been partners.
I know, right?
Thanks, Twitch, you jerks. We got here in the end. It does look like I finally lead the squad stream.
You know, I gotta say, if it wasn't for being able to stream in the summertime, I might not have made partner myself either. So like,
right, you got it done last year.
We've both been really fortunate, considering situations, and I'm just super thankful that I'm able to do this and to hang out with you and Sneaky Snake and all that kind of stuff and be trusted for putting on a show. You couldn't ask for a better group, man.
Yep, it's been good. All right, gentlemen, I keep trying to bail out of here. I'm actually gonna do it this time. I'm gonna cut the stream here, and in a few minutes when everything catches up, I'll go raid Calibre. In the meantime, everybody out there, have a great week. We'll see you on YouTube. I'll be back for my regular streams during the week. Hope you throw me a follow, drop on by. I will catch you guys later. Y'all have fun. See yous.
Sounds great. Peace out, guys. Okay, so looking at the marbles here, we got our Dizanik is in the front. No, Captain Twigberries is now in the lead here. Interesting picture. This is a neat map. I've never done this one before. So that'll be pretty cool to see as they hit the big boulder to kind of slow things down. And M13 just takes the lead now. M13, oh wait, Fanto gets launched off. And it looks like M13M is going to be our winner. Maybe, yes! All right, there's our winner, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, we're going to move to our outro now. And this is, of course, where we thank all of you guys. We got a whole bunch of brand new followers that jumped in. Thank you so much. And we got a bunch of... Now, it's interesting here. It's not showing subs, but I did see a bunch of new people subbing. So let me see if I can refresh this overlay. And let's see if that fixes the situation. Outro. Refresh. Where is it? Credits, there it is. Refresh. Alright, so, once again, thank you all. And I appreciate everything, and there's our new subs and our new followers. There we go. Everything's working properly now. I need to know who you guys would like to raid. And we'll out of hell with it. I'll go find somebody. There's too much going on in chat. But hey, thank you so much. If there's any feedback for us, please share it. We would very, very much love to continue to make this experience positive for all of you fine people. So let's see who we can raid, huh? In World of Warships, there's Calibre. Business 6. You know what? I kind of feel like we should raid Calibre. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to go ahead and raid Calibre. Big thank you to everybody again for following or subbing. And thanks to Fabletics Men for being being willing to partner up with me and sending me some stuff to show off to all of you guys. Really do appreciate that. Exclamation point Fabletics Men gets you the... I think, is it? Or is it Fabletics? Gets you the... there it is. Exclamation point Fabletics gets you the link. And at that point, guys, we are going to stop the stream now, and we will pass you guys off to Calibre. Please say hello to her for all of us. Give her the Zath wave, which is a circle and a slash. And we will see you next time. Alright, we're going to stop the stream. Take care, guys. Next Saturday and Sunday. Same time, guys. 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern.